Would you look at that? It's me, Guy. Guy who's playing video game. How are you? We're back on Borderlands 3. And we're on Eden 6. I'm gonna be pissed if I have to watch the fucking load-in screen again, the cutscene. I don't want to see it. Oh, wait. I'm thinking we should be able to clear most of Eden 6 tonight, if not the entirety. There's some boss fight that might give us some trouble here, but we'll see. This is taking a lot longer to load in than I expected. I anticipate. Oh god. Alright, looks like we're good to go. Wow, no repeat dialogue. That's interesting. That's fantastic. Good treat. But we're back on our handsome flak run. Holy lag. Oh my god.
Those craven zealots. Jacob's corporation has survived for
Fuck.
300 years, but these seal-feet devils have spread across the system
Devil.
like a damn plague. All under the orders of those rat
What
bastards
is?
Calypsos. They murdered my father because he wouldn't hand over our vault, and now they've come for me.
Disgusting. Oh fuck. Not my best driving, I'll give me that.
That's the town of Reliance, or used to be. Home to our finest gunsmiths, central to our logging operations too. At least my father
Cool.
wasn't allowed to see its fallen to those bandit devils. You'll find the lodge at the peak. We'll fight these devils off best we can, but I suggest you hurry.
Fuck it, dude. Help me out, bot buddy. I should maybe consider looking at like a build, so I know what I'm doing. But I also have brain damage, so there's that. Oh god, I'm on fire. Oh jeez.
As long as I can hold a Jacob's shotgun in my hand, I ain't handing over Eden 6 without a fight. Come at me, you mud-sucking bastards.
Mud sucking.
Just keep going, don't you, Vault Thief?
Yep,
Have you considered,
that's me.
I don't know, laying down and dying? Seemed to work
I have a great
fine,
time.
friend. Haven't heard any complaints from her.
Yeah, it's because she's dead. She can't speak. Fucking moron.
Glad you're here. Not sure how much longer we could have held those
Sure.
COV zealots off.
Sure. Well, I reckon. How about a shave?
Just a few more, Vault Hunter.
Oh, okay. Why did I think there would be more than that? Also, hold up. Why is the echo thing still here? It's not working. Sorry. Fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Relax.
Vault Hunter, you just saved my damn life, and I am in your
Why are you so high?
Let's talk.
Yeah. PSE. I'm waiting.
My name is Wainwright Jacobs.
Oh my
I'm afraid
god, it
neighbors
is.
have left. Those devils have taken everything else. Well, come on.
Everything?
Help yourself to some firearms. I
Ooh.
salvaged what little I could from my father's personal collection, but
There's nothing here.
now those twin Calypso devils murdered him and took everything from me. And if you hadn't come along, I
Hello.
would not be in the
Oh,
mud
it's
too.
Pangolin.
I escaped with my life, but they captured my partner, Alistair.
Pardon.
Those devils are holding him.
Alistair.
Cough up the vault key, which is also why you're here, I presume.
It is.
That vault has been a family secret for generations. We didn't want our fair paradise to be torn asunder like what happened to Promethea and Pandora. Where there's a vault, there's always a war. But right now, I've more pressing concerns than my family legacy. Alistair Hammerlock, love of my life. If they kill him, I got nothing left.
I got nothing
If
left.
my father was still breathing, he'd tell me to march right up to those devils and negotiate with the smoking end of a Jacob's firearm. So
That's exactly what we gonna do.
See, that cult is holding Alistair in a prison called the Anvil. I already sent a team of mercenaries to break him out, but I ain't heard from them since. Rescue Alistair, and I'll get you that damn vault key. You in?
Oh, I am in. I am very much in.
You son of a bitch. I'm in.
Right. The team's muscle, codenamed Meat Slab, should be securing an escape route as we
Gosh, I
speak.
wonder who that could be.
He'll be near the prison's front gate. Find him and get Alistair out of there alive. I'll hold down the fort and protect what's left of my people. Good luck. Now, I'm not worried about Meat Slab biting it. He's more of a mountain than a man and much angrier. But attention span ain't his strong suit, particularly when there's punches to be thrown.
Hey, how's paradise?
Great,
The one
thanks.
with Jacobs would be less, I want to say, swamp-assy? Dangerous place, even six. Reminds me of home. Anyway, the Melon sponsorship was a bust, but we did take a page from Katagawa's murder diary.
Katagawa.
Just bammed right in at dinner time and bleached the CEO of Jacobs. Boom, done. Installed a loyal puppet instead, and she is a trip. Real ice queen, you know? She manages the books.
She's a motherfucking ice queen.
It's just nice to see another rich bitch in charge, you know? You know.
If you know, you know. Boom. I'm rich, bitch. We did it, Reddit. The Weevil. Isn't that a bug? Isn't that a Pokemon? Is that Weedle? Whoa. Whoa. Hello? Hello? Orc Vladoff. Damn, the Epicenter's really good. A shame. Hogging? Hogathan Champion! It is I.
I sent in still isn't responding. Something
Wow.
must have happened. Get that gate open, Vault Hunter.
Voltanta? What? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
Not long after I landed, I get an echo from Aslan
Wait, can't I break these now?
Well, he asked me to visit and to bring him a hunk of Herculean ham for old time's sake. Conspiracy to steal the vault. Massive flagpole. Pride stole the guy's ship, so I figured we were even. Anywho, I went to pay old Aslan a visit.
Rest now.
There will be no mercy. Alright, hold up. Does he have one of my grenades? Because I swear I'm not throwing those, right? Am I crazy? What? What is happening? Man, I don't know. I really feel like he's throwing a grenade, right? Kind of weird. Are his missile barrages based on my grenade? Is that it? Brick. Yo, am I like, is there something, what's happening? Why do their eyes all look weird today? Am I tripping? Beat down. Literally just fucking spawned in dead. I can't believe you've done this. It's actually pretty solid. Oh, that's you. Oh. My kid. It's your god queen, Tyrene. How's that working out for y'all?
Do you see me?
Let's go ahead and use our point, actually. I don't think it makes any sense to wait. Yeah, why would we not go for the crit stuff? That seems super useful. Because it adds crit damage to him, and it gives me bonus damage, so it's like... It just makes sense. I can't think of what legendary the SMG is from Hyperion. Is it the bitch? Is that in this? I know it's in 2 and pre-sequel. Well, I think it's called something else in pre-sequel. This bitch is a no-no word to them.
Attention, everyone! Vault thieves are here! Kill them while I question Machine Man about the vault key! Stay bloodthirsty!
Stay frosty, fam.
You there?
How about a shave?
Run, you weaklings!
To be honest, the Butcher is way better than this. I'm just using this because I'm gonna get tired of, I think, shotguns, because I think the best items are shotguns from Hyperion. So I want like that variety. Why am I using this? I should be going here. I mean, that would actually be nice, that cryo, but I don't think it's worth it for like 50% less damage. Oh. That guy will come back. Jesus Christ, it's so fucking strong. You know what, I guess technically the grenades are probably the strongest, but yeah. I'll have to talk to Fuckface here. Not what I wanted. I just dropped this. Not bad.
I was waiting for the signal from our demolition expert, but something went down. Must have been Zealots or COV or whatever we're calling them now. Name doesn't matter. As long as I get to hit them hard. Hit them real hard. I gotta get you to our demolitionist team. Right, we're supposed to be using code names.
Crunk Bunny.
Crook Bunny needs your help. Follow me. They call me the doorman and meat slam.
Doorman.
I'm a lot of things. This way.
I'm a lot of.
I am the spear of the twin god!
That's folded eggs, right? I'm a lot. No. I thought it was funny. Does it sound like omelet? Come on. Y'all being a whole ass bitch for not finding that funny. That's all I'm gonna say. Nobody's here, by the way. I'm talking to myself. Oh fuck, who's this guy? Who enforces the enforcers? No, he's got a point. Who does enforce the enforcers? You gotta think about that. You will be dead soon. Enjoy, guy. I'm thinking about picking up a game that just went on sale. It's called Dinkum. Oh fuck. I was thinking about maybe making that my like when I wait for somebody to play, like when we're gonna play something together, like 7 days or something. Is he not gonna fucking res me? Piece of shit. I'll play like Bloons or something. I was thinking about maybe making that my game, just because I can also like make a series out of that. Whereas Balloons, I don't feel like makes good videos, so I don't really upload those to to YouTube. But for like Dinkum, I think I could probably like post those, and that's free real estate.
We're almost there, and trust me, you don't want to keep
Also on YouTube, I'm really glad to see that long form videos are making a comeback. I think for a while there they were really trying to push shorts, and before that they were pushing like I think the thing was like 10 minutes. Like that's what I would always hear being jokes about. Like, oh, you know, minute 30 of an ad read plus, you know, oh, I'm doing this for content. I'm extending the video. Got to reach my 10-minute quota or whatever. So, huh, it was telling me badass rank, but I guess not. So I do feel like I feel like it was like just everything was 10 minutes or shorter. I mean, there was the you know, occasional stuff, but right, like there were some creators who would stick to maybe like 15 to 25 minutes. But they would also just do like they're basically like montages, and I just feel like a lot of the times like a 15-minute video, a 10-minute video doesn't really get you anything, right? It's maybe like a couple of highlights from like a stream or something. It's like a funny moments montage, and like it's not the same. I feel like when I watch either single player playthroughs, I don't want it to be consistently like broken up into like 15-minute episodes, if you will, where basically nothing happens and it's just like I'm watching through a playlist or whatever, or like they're skipping a ton of stuff. So like I don't really get to enjoy any of their progress. It's just like memes, occasional jokes, but like nothing interesting really game related. So I might as well not like might as well listen to like a podcast of jokes or something. I don't know, because I mean obviously there's more than just comedy content, I suppose, but like I just feel like 10 minutes is usually not long enough. And then similarly, like watching, I mean, even just like Among Us games, I think like each one is maybe like 15 minutes if, you know, if it's like a group of 10 or something and it's like a long match, right? Like how do you cut that down to like 10 minutes to meet the algorithm? It just doesn't work, right? Because you skip out on like a kill or like vital information, so like the story of the game or the match can't be told. And I'm mentioning Among Us because I know it's super popular, and I do think it's usually like 15 to 30 minutes per like a match, or like a I don't know what they're called, rounds. No, each one has multiple rounds, I think, per game, I guess. So like how do you cut that up without it just being completely confusing? You can't. And I think generally that stands. Like you can't really cut out too much from a lot of gameplays, or especially like group gameplays. You can't cut out too much, otherwise your viewer's just gonna be completely fucking confused. Crunk bunny. So I'm glad to see like a re-rise. Like at the very least, I'm seeing like creators post their VODs from their streams, because like what I've seen a lot of old YouTubers do is like they became Twitch streamers or something, and so they stream and then they'll like have their chat will like clip shit, and then that'll be like their 15-minute video or something of like the week, like a highlight reel. But then they'll also like post their VODs. I know some of them put it behind like a paywall. I think YouTube has like members now, so they'll do shit like that. But also, right, there are plenty who don't, and it's just like so nice to basically be able to go see context behind like the clips instead of just being confused if you don't like catch every single stream. You know what I mean?
disclosure, it is actually a bomb. It's a pickle bomb.
Ooh. I also hate this trend, which hasn't gone away, of people put like almost a highlight reel or a funny moment in like the first maybe like minute of their video on YouTube. They'll straight up just put like the funniest clip from the video, but it's out of context, so it's actually not as funny. At least to me. But like it's basically like a fucking spoiler. Like what, huh? Like again, I'll use something super popular, Among Us. Right? It'll show like the player getting the last kill and getting like a victory or something. I don't know if it's called a victory, a win. I don't know. You think I'd know because I do dabble in watching. Never played though. But like, what is this trend of spoiling shit? Like, what's happening? I might as well not watch the video if I know who fucking wins, bro. Like, what are you doing? Am I crazy? This is gonna sound maybe a little weird. I don't know. I feel like it maybe sounds like I'm trying to be contrarian, because obviously Among Us is super popular, has remained super popular, but like isn't as popular as it was. At like its peak height, I avoided the fuck out of it. I thought it was actually really boring, and it really, really sucked because like every creator that I kind of watched was already kind of in a circle. Like they would play with each other on like say Minecraft servers or whatever on occasion. And so like having to, you know, watch their videos or whatever. I guess, I mean, you don't have to watch their videos, but watching their videos and having it be the same thing kind of sucked. Like it was basically a content drought because like 6 people would have the same fucking video just from a different perspective, but like you wouldn't know what happens because of that. So it's like I think it just defeated the I don't know, it like killed content for me. So I just didn't really watch anyone because everyone was the same thing. But I do think luckily it kind of like died down. I think it's still super popular, don't get me wrong, but I think it like died down a bit. And I also think there was like more organization to where I feel like it's like better spread out. So like they'll stream their matches and now it's like instead of just posting every single match, they actually only post like interesting ones. And because, you know, when something's super popular, even if you like win or lose or whatever, even if it's just like a pretty standard thing for you and nothing too interesting happens, when it's that popular, you I think you just go ahead and post your video. Like it doesn't matter. You spent 15 minutes in the match. You know, you didn't do anything interesting. Who cares? It says Among Us in the title. You know, peak popularity. Somebody's gonna click it. That's free content. But now it's like more curated. I feel like the only like interesting matches for that creator like make it to their channel. And so there's a lot less like overlap where it's just like, oh, I just saw this content on Jim Bob Cooter's stream or whatever. Oh, that's from Moxie. Fuck that bitch. Why is Moxie so popular? I fucking really dislike her. She's just female Jack. Doesn't make sense to me. All I can think of is it's because she has fucking massive bazongas, you know what I mean? Like people really like her big jiggly personality. And they don't care that she's literally just fucking female Jack, killing people for the greater good.
Yeah, I call it ham. Bomb talk. And I know we can get that.
Like, I'm sorry, she really is just a bandit that's on our side. You know what I mean? And honestly, I don't trust her to be on my side. How do I know I'm not just gonna get jacked?
Untethered!
Boom. See, what was that grenade there? I didn't throw that, did I?
In honor of my man, the man, Sir Amulok. You know, some people don't
Sharamulok.
but I just tell them, never say that to me again.
Again.
Onion is queen. It's queen! Okay, I need the bottle of nitroglycerin, which I call sauce. Can't make a bomb-ass pizza without sauce.
Are you sure about that?
There's gotta be a sauce storage room somewhere, Shorty.
So I'll sit up, brother. Ooh, I'm lagging a little bit. If I'm not mistaken, this is guaranteed to be the last one you pick, no matter
Well
what.
done, my plucky young assistant. Now let's meet back up, and we shall assemble this pizza bomb for my sweet man Amulok.
Toast, haste. Jeez. I wish more people played like games like this. I think the problem, well, it's not really a problem per se, but I think like the reason they don't is because something like once again Among Us is just still wildly popular. And so it's like, well, why play with you know, just 3 people or 3 other people when you can play with like 8 people, right? That takes a lot of the burden off for content, like playing solo, like let's play style or whatever. Like this, there's a lot of responsibility to be entertaining alone. I know that you know there's people kind of like me who do just kind of podcast it in a way. Obviously, I do some group shit too. I can fucking wrangle them when I can wrangle them, but right, like there's a lot of like the whole entire onus is on one person. So like if I'm just sitting here playing and focused, I can't read chat. If it's a stream, I have nothing interesting to talk about. Right? It's what do you get out of that other than the gameplay's like story or whatever? Now, the reason why I think, I mean, I don't know if I should say it works for me. I'm not particularly a popular creator, but the reason why I think it works for my style, because I'm not the only one who does stuff like this. I didn't invent doing like challenges in games or being a little more hardcore. But the reason I think it does work a little bit with this style, with my style, again, not that I invented it, but like with my gameplay style, I do kind of tend to go hardcore, which does usually involve some level of focus. So like there's some leniency with not necessarily being super entertaining because it's kind of more intense, right? Like RK5 fight on pre-sequel with no guns. I am actually confident that I have not seen a single bit of content. I'm confident I've never when I was looking for tips on how I could do it, I had assumed people had done it. I could not find a single video of someone completing the game without a gun on Ultimate Vault Hunter mode. I had seen one video on true normal Vault Hunter, not true. The easiest gameplay, the one that goes up to level 30. I had seen one video of one person saying that it can be done, and they cut out pretty much all of the gameplay. It was one of those like I think Mitten Squad maybe popularized it. Love his videos, but I don't know if he popularized it, but he's the one I know. he was my introduction to it, where it's like, can you beat Fallout with just your fists or whatever? And it's like this narration, and it's like this thing where you cut out a lot of the content and you just like say the highlights, and it still ends up being like 40 minutes because it's, I mean, look at my fucking Captain Elpis playthrough, because it's, you know, how, what was that, like 20 something episodes, 30, I think 30 episodes of roughly 3 hours each. What's the math on that? 90 hours? I don't know math. Right? You know, okay, I can see making like a highlight video and people enjoying that. But like, also I definitely see people wanting to be there for the entire journey. Ooh, that might work for us, I'm not sure. But yeah, like that style of content where there's a challenge involved. Obviously, I don't really do the highlight video part. Mostly because I don't even really think I'm good at editing things. I have like maybe two, three, five edited videos on my entire thing, and it's usually like streams that I cut up into pieces or something because of like major issues, and I like splice them together, or like something. I think there's like a handful of like review type things that I've done, but the point here is challenge content. It's a little bit more understood that some focus will be given, right? Like trying to survive, and as I said, doing something that I'm actually pretty sure there's very little evidence of other people doing, if any. Mostly because I just, to be fair, I maybe didn't use the best keywords. I think I used like Borderlands pre-sequel, no gun run or something along those lines. Which you know, if I did that with Borderlands 2, I'd probably find dozens of fucking things.
Tina, where's that pizza?
But like
Specialist is on the way, boo-boo, okay?
for pre-sequel, it just wasn't really a thing I could find. And so anyone who's maybe interested in that would understand, because they're probably a Borderlands fan, they're probably a pre-sequel fan, and they probably are into challenges. They would understand that I'm focused on not dying, because they probably know just how fucking difficult it is to beat that fucking game without a gun. And they probably also are just gonna be like, oh wow, he couldn't do this one, or he didn't go through with, you know, the 80-hour fight that would be this fight. Like, you know, there's certain like understandings, I think, for that style. It's also similar for like Minecraft. A lot of like long form Minecraft content works, I think, because it's like, especially if it's more than solo, but like you know, watching someone build something, seeing their creative process, and like watching the end result kind of thing, super interesting. To like find a new build style that maybe you like, or just admire someone else's, even if you don't want to like imitate it or emulate it, or whatever you want to, however you want to put it.
Escape route is clear. Tina, you ready?
Right? It works for some things.
It's pizza delivery time. Buzzy Bots, it's time! Deliver that boom!
You must stop the Vault Thieves and their relentless assault on us and our Maliwan allies!
And I also think like something like a challenge. Oh fuck. I think I'm dead. Something like a challenge just doesn't really work in like a cut up content form. I mean, okay, you can go ahead. I know I've lagged quite a bit, by the way. I'm sorry. We're just gonna even shit. But yeah, for something like really want to say it looks like it's done logging. something like a challenge where, yeah, I could cheat off stream, right? Because I'm not just doing a one run in one sitting kind of thing. If you cut out like a bunch of content, it can look like you cheated the challenge, especially like boss fights or something like that. It looks. Oh, I was about to say it looks like we're done lagging, but it's not. But like, into a 15-minute video, sequel that wouldn't have even like Arcade 5, the final name. Um, those previous Shadow Trap, all of those fights, even if I'm doing that video, I think I'm full dead here. What's with my fucking interval? But yeah, what like okay, so I tried it up. Let's just say there's I beat the boss fight without user time, right, and just thrown the last damage and called it a win. Called doesn't work with grenade rush. You know what I mean? You should like that it's not really noticed. That's it, man. Just a little could be. All right, 93-14. Let's take a step. I'm sorry about all of that. I don't know what that was. It's probably about to happen again because I'm talking about it. I probably look like I'm in the fucking Matrix for that entire time. I'm sorry. Hopefully you could hear me. I don't think my voice lags. I think that's like the only thing that doesn't lag, maybe. What the fuck is we're lagging. Come on, man. Like, what's going on? I know there's not, but there's no problem. There shouldn't be a problem on your end, and you know that it's just your internet server scumbag. Check, right? What if nothing's here? There's nothing downloading. So then one from Twitch Studio and Microsoft, which means so disconnected for each, but that's what it is. So 2750 bit rate because that's what can get it on 720p and not get banned. Allegedly, I mean, maybe they've changed it. If you went over to 3K as a non-partner, they would ban you. That was also like 5 years ago when I read that, so maybe that's changed. Just end stream, to be honest. 40 minutes. All right, me use my internet. All right, we're at 15:05. I guess we're gonna try to play. What? Nothing's going our way. I really thought we'd get through Eden 6 today, but honestly, I might just stop after this boss fight. Just because it's like, what's the point? Like, if I'm lagging this bad and this, like, consistently. It's like the biggest first, probably. Doesn't look like it. That's very cool. I'm not miserable. I'm back here, but I can see I'm just dropping frames. I just like this excuse. That's for it to be like this. None. There's just no excuse, you know? Just sad. Alright, we're gonna try to fight a boss real quick, and then probably end the stream. I'm sorry.
Official Hemilock rescuer. Hey, new promotion.
Makes me sad.
What up?
Wanted to have something